somebody put a little bit of olive oil on and was like,
I wrote, looks like she just got out of the spa.
that would not be cool if I was in the water. I'm gonna tell you right now. Well,
there's a whale. Lisa's out.
Come get me.
She's out.
Hi, I'm Lisa Leslie, and welcome to the Gold Standard.
And I'm Kelley O'Hara, and this is the show where we talk about all things women's sports at this Olympics.
Let's go. Yeah.
We got lots to talk about today.
We have a lot to talk about, a lot of controversy, a lot of wins.
It's been an exciting couple days. We talked, what, Saturday?
Yes.
Today's Wednesday?
Well, we probably shouldn't say that.
Well,
but the last time we
talked,
we were not together.
We were not together, which thank God you're back with me. Thank goodness. I was unwell without you.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you, bestie.
Yes.
So much has happened since we last chatted.
Well, first let's talk about women's soccer.
Yes,
because listen,
you had to watch that on the plane yesterday.
I was so stressed out watching women's soccer, but what did you think about the game?
So
you say game or match?
You can say both, but match is like, I guess, more the
technical, that goes
technical
right.
term.
Like tennis, match, basketball, game.
Game, yes,
okay.
Correct. Yes,
what did you think
match.
about the soccer match?
I was a bundle of nerves again, no surprises there, but it was very much so a chess match.
Yes.
And I think that in the beginning, we looked super strong. We had a lot of shots on goal.
Good energy, right?
Really good energy. So I felt really good beginning of the first half. And as the game went on, I was like, oh, these, it's not that the level dropped by any means. It was just like, I was like, both of these teams are tired. It's just, it's at the point in the tournament where it's exhausting for them.
I think there should be a few rule changes for soccer.
Let me hear them.
Why can't you sub a player in to get some rest and then resub? That rule needs to go away. Seriously, these women are working their butts off, running 5, 6, 7 miles out there, people.
Yeah.
They need to be able to stop and get some water and some electrolytes and then get back in the game.
I don't disagree. I do think with the Olympics being such a small window to try to host a proper international football tournament, they're almost trying to squeeze something in where like it's not possible to squeeze it in. And I think that moving forward, like I think in a couple Olympics down the road, we might see a hybrid type style football tournament. Maybe not, but I think that the international match calendar for soccer is just so heavy, coupled with club. It's just, these players have to play so many matches, and I just don't think that it's honestly unsafe to be playing this much soccer in such a small window.
And that hard. Oh my
It's so hard. And that's the thing. It's like, it's not just, you're asking these athletes to play their sport at the very highest level with every 3 days. And that's just so, soccer's a 90-minute match. Like, it's so hard to do that. But all that is to say, I just am so impressed with this U.S. team. It's so fun watching them. It's truly a joy. Like, being somebody who played on that team and got to experience those feelings, like getting to see these players do that now and play at the level that they're playing with the chemistry that they have, and just, you can tell they're all on the same page. They're all understanding what their role is, what is asked of them, what is expected during games, and it's just, it's been a joy. As stressful as it's been, seeing them win and succeed and do it in a way that is an exciting brand of soccer to watch has been so fun.
Talk about two things.
Okay, hit
the
me.
goal made by Smith, and then Nair.
Oh my God, yeah.
With the save.
The save. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, the goal. Extra time. We're in extra time again. These girls are tired, but Girma picks up loose ball.
Girma is amazing, right? Is she like a rock star out there?
She is going to be an absolute legend of this game.
Yeah.
She has, the thing is, she's already shown how good she is, and she's just at the beginning of her career.
Yeah.
So the things she's going to be able to accomplish over her career is just, it's hard to put into words like what it's going to become. Like, she will be a U.S. soccer legend. It's just, there's no question there. But okay, so this goal, I want to talk about it because it was such a beautiful football goal. the way, so if you go back and watch the way that they broke lines, Girma picks up the ball. She finds, you see, if you see Coffee check her shoulder, she takes a step, finds a little pocket. Girma plays a ball. Coffee opens up on her front foot, looks forward, breaks another line to Mal making an outside in run.
Yeah.
Mal takes one touch, plays a diagonal ball to Soph as Soph's running in, cutting in on her defender. But then the ability for Sophia Smith to go, having the direction that she's running inside, she recognizes, oh, this defender's not going to be able to intercept. It's going to go on the outside. Her ability to change direction, get on the outside, and then the window that she had to slot up between the Germany defender and the Germany keeper was so small and precise. She put it on a dime, back of the net, 1-0. We're going to the gold medal match. But then, to just like add excitement to it, Germany serves the ball into the box. I think we clear it. They serve it back in, and it appears like these two German players are offsides, but when you go back, they weren't. This Germany player heads the ball. Alyssa Nair comes out, kick save. We've calculated it. She has extra toes, I think. That's how she was able to do that. Like the ability, Alyssa Nair, she just does everything right when she needs to do it.
Yeah.
And like that save, she was up in the air, Lisa.
Yes.
Full on starfish, and she gets her foot on this and keeps the U.S. in the game, saves the game for the U.S. And they're through to the gold medal match. I couldn't believe it.
Now,
I watched that
you told
replay
me-
multiple times.
You told me before this all began that Spain was like the
Yeah.
number one competition.
Yeah, because
Spain goes down to Brazil.
4-2.
4-2.
Yes. So talk about so listen, when I talk about the players being tired, US Germany, I actually think, like I know they're tired, but I actually think the game was a high quality level of soccer. Like it looked good.
Okay.
Brazil, Spain, that was kind of the other side of the spectrum where I was like, ooh, this isn't the best soccer from either of these teams because there were a lot of mistakes.
sloppy?
Yeah, it was a bit sloppy. And, you know, the first goal was an own goal by Spain for Brazil. You know, I think the fourth goal that Brazil scored was off of a mistake coming out from the Spain keeper. So it wasn't clean. And that's what's tough about the Olympics. You're like, oh, you know, World Cup, you get to see elite football and matches every single time teams step on the field because they have enough rest. They can put their best players on the field and put their best game forward. But in the Olympics, it's not possible. It's a grind, and it's kind of like Hunger Games. Whoever survives makes it through. Truly, like
And you got to learn to win ugly.
Exactly. And my thing going into this gold medal match, hell yeah, we're going to another gold. Like,
Wait, where's the T-shirt?
I didn't
Tomorrow.
wear it
Oh, wait, we wear it for
because
the game day.
yeah, I thought about it. I was like, should I just wear it the next 5 days in a row? No, we're bringing it to Paris.
Okay.
We're going to Paris.
Okay.
We're wearing that shirt again. The
All
good
right.
luck shirt's coming out. It's just
Can
sitting
we
there,
dry
kind of
clean it
like.
or not? No.
Can we what?
Dry clean it?
No, not before.
Oh, okay.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Right? Because I
Just
wore
put it on, yeah.
Yeah, I wore it for the quarters. We won. I was like, I guess I have to wear it again for the semis. We won.
Yeah, so
No,
just
no,
put it
no,
in plastic, Ziploc
Yes,
it,
yeah. Oh,
throw it on.
it's not that smelly.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But so this gold medal match, U.S. Brazil.
Okay.
This is gonna be epic because Marta's been out for 2 games.
Marta.
She got a red card.
She's a legend.
She's a legend of
from
this
Brazil.
game.
Anybody named Marta out of Brazil,
Yeah.
because Marta was the best player from Brazil in basketball too, but go ahead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh my God, have fun. So she's back in. She gets to play this match. This is potentially her last game with Brazil.
Wow.
I don't want to say ever, but major tournament probably.
Okay.
But you know what? The U.S. can't let her have a good
Time
good
out.
ending.
Marta's fresh then. That means if
She
Marta
is
has
fresh.
sat out for 2 games.
She is fresh, but
Do we have anybody coming back in?
no, we've been riding with the same players. Although I will say Emma did do some good subbing this past game. I was happy about that. But the Brazil-U.S. rivalry runs deep. There have
Yes.
been some really big games between the two of these teams in the past. So the last time we played Brazil in a final was the 2008 Olympics
In the
Beijing.
finals?
Yes,
Did we win gold?
we won gold.
Oh,
So we have a good track record there.
That's
We also
awesome.
played them earlier this year, and we beat them 1-0. And I don't think we were anywhere. I think we have taken leaps and bounds as a team since that game, even just earlier this year. So Brazil's a good team. They're extremely exciting to watch. They're a high, like, octane football
their
team.
fans are crazy.
And yes, exactly. I mean, they're a football country. Like, football is their sport. Soccer is their sport. And this team is very exciting to watch. However, we are more exciting, and we have a much better overall approach to the game, I think, than Brazil will.
Okay.
So by that, I mean we are way more organized on defense. I think that we understand how we want to play. And then on top of that, everyone's on the same page. And throughout this tournament, you've seen the patience and the ability for our team to set up, get the picture that we want to see before we start attacking, go on attack. And then on top of that, our rest defense, our countermeasures. So when, say, Brazil, or when we're in our attacking third and Brazil wins the ball, goes on a counter, our countermeasures have been excellent this tournament, and Brazil's are not.
Okay.
And that was kind of what happened in the Brazil-Spain game. Neither one of those teams, I think, had as organized defense as they needed to have, and I think that showed in the score line, whereas we've let one goal in this entire tournament.
It's been amazing. The
So
defense has been
it's
outstanding.
incredible. So I feel very confident. Very confident about this gold medal match, about this matchup, and booked my ticket to Paris. So I'm going to be there.
All right.
And,
With the T-shirt.
With the T-shirt.
Make sure that's in
and-
your carry-on. Don't check it.
Oh, no, we're only doing carry-on. It's going to be a quick trip.
Quick trip. Dang,
But
to
yes,
the gold medal round. That's going to be awesome.
So this is huge. We haven't been in a gold medal match since 2012. It's been 12 years. I mean, I've been texting with all of, like, you know, the players that are not playing anymore, that I played with, and, like, we are hyped, trying to get a girl gang, get over there, get in that stadium, and just cheer these girls on and watch them win. We're gonna shift our focus to your wheelhouse.
Let's go.
Before we talk about 5v5.
Okay.
Oh wait, let's talk about you for a second.
Why?
Gotta shout you out. KD passed your record.
I'm so excited that KD passed mine because he's such a bucket.
He is a bucket.
Slim Reaper, can put the ball in the basket just like I did. We represented our country, and I'm really proud of him.
No, I think that's sweet.
It's so great.
I think
And
that's
he tweeted
sweet.
me back, which was cool.
No, that is cool. And it's nice to give the shout out, but I do want it to go on record saying that your total Olympic stat line of all the things that you accomplished through your 4 Olympics, no one's touching that ever again.
Well, let me just say this. It wasn't just me. I've had some amazing teammates.
100%.
From Teresa Edwards to Katrina McLean to Dawn Staley, Delisha Milton, Tina Thompson. Let me see. There's Big Red, Carla McGee, Ruthie Bolton, Jennifer Azzi.
We got the
the
whole
list
roster
goes
right
on
here.
and on. We are on a group text, so they know how much I love them. But I really do appreciate it because my teammates passed up good shots for great shots and got me the ball. I didn't do it alone. The rebounding is hard and effort, so hopefully no one will be able to touch that record. But I'm so thankful to hold that record. I'm so thankful that KD is the person who passed me. But I'm really thankful to all my teammates. I love you guys so much. And you already know that.
I love that.
I wore my jersey, y'all, today.
We just wanted to make
KD,
sure.
But also for Asia Wilson, who's repping number 9.
Hey,
Let's go.
Let's go. But truly,
Let's get to it.
there will never be another like L squared right here. Truly. In Olympic basketball?
I love playing for Team USA, though. Seriously.
Yeah, you can tell.
I was trying to be a bucket at all times.
I love that. 3v3. You had concerns.
3v3 pulled out a bronze medal. Congratulations.
Shout out. We love that
That's
for them.
awesome.
I
was nervous.
I know, so was I.
And I didn't think they were going to medal. And they actually had a chance to play for gold, but the officials had.
Right?
I don't
Let's
know
talk
what
about this.
I really don't know what to talk about. The officials were making bogus calls at the Olympics.
It was on Hamby, the foul that sent them onto the line, and then they was it Spain that they were playing clinch the game?
But they
it's
called she didn't even shove her. The
no.
girl just tumbled out of bounds. They called a foul.
I was pretty furious about that.
And then they subbed, which I I didn't agree with the substitution. And I don't understand. Here's some rules we need to fix on 3-on-3
Okay,
Olympics.
let's hear it.
One, why do you not allow them to be coached? You have a coach.
That's what I was saying at the beginning.
Well, they have a coach.
Yes,
because you said they didn't have a coach.
Correct,
they have
yes.
a coach, but then the coach can't
Yeah, the
coach
coach is in
during
the
the
stands.
game.
It's very tennis-esque, where they're in the box or they're in the stands when they're kind of yelling and they're trying to get their attention and trying to tell them what to do.
Why? There's no reason for that. There's okay to have a coach.
I know, but I kind of love it.
No.
You don't?
No. Number two, why is this game played like it's on steroids? Why are they going so fast? Like, just take the ball out from the top after it goes through the net. I don't see what people aren't really enjoying it because it's going so fast that it doesn't feel like basketball.
Okay, I was wondering about that because I feel like there were certain types of plays that kept happening. For instance, there was a lot of like lob balls from the outside of the arc into, am I saying that right? The arc, yeah, right. It kind of just almost like a shot, but then
it was a pass.
But a pass. And those happened a lot, and I'm like, what is that a 3v3 tactic? Is that usual?
Yes, because what you're trying to do is because they can the possession changes when the ball goes through the net.
Yes.
Possession changes,
Yes.
right? Like I scored, it's the other team's ball. They take it out, but they have to. It's called clearing it. So they're clearing it.
You have to get it to the arc.
Yes,
Okay.
beyond the three-point line.
Beyond the three-point line.
Which is the arc.
Okay.
So you have to clear it, and once you clear it, you can attack immediately. So it's a tactic that if the person who, let's say my teammate was already beyond the arc, right? As you pass it out and clear it, this one's trying to cut back door for a lob over the top.
Okay.
It's a play, but it's just happening so fast that the whole game, I think, is not as enjoyable. And it doesn't really feel like basketball. It's like a whole nother sport on steroids for no good reason. Like it's not.
Because you're not a fan, you need some rule changes.
I need some rule changes.
And you want the rule change to be basketball goes through the
net,
hoop,
and the other team just like in playground, anywhere you play, you take the ball out from the top.
and you start from the top.
And you start from the top. So that way you
Got
can
it.
execute a play. People can recognize it more. It's happening so fast that it's just helter-skelter. That's what it looks like. Even though the players are understanding what they're doing. They are literally setting screens, cutting back door, trying to get fast baskets, kicking it back out, trying to get a pick and roll with a three. That's fine. Congratulations to the ladies on winning bronze.
Big shout out. That was huge. Because you know what, they had a hill to climb from the beginning.
0-3.
First 3 games they lost, and then they won their last 5, which was huge and super exciting for them. Okay, well listen, you know where they do have a coach coaching them 5v5.
Let's go.
And they're in 5v5 is going to be playing this afternoon.
Yes.
And
they're
after we record
play
this,
against Nigeria.
Yes, for the quarters.
Shout out to Nigeria first off, again, because they did beat Australia. They are doing well. And think about this. Other Nigerians who are very good that are American Nigerians are Nneka Ogwumike, Chineye Ogwumike. Imagine if they had those 2 players also with them.
I know.
So we don't know.
Well, thank God they don't.
Well, yeah. Well, playing against the U.S. might not have mattered, but I'm just saying they'd be even stronger.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. No, I know it's going to be, but I mean, let's be real. We haven't watched the game yet. It hasn't happened yet, but we're winning.
You saying U.S. versus Nigeria?
Yeah,
Never take a team for granted,
No,
especially
I know.
a team that has beaten
Australia.
who's beaten Australia. So I think the U.S. has to, again, still focus on themselves, get the ball inside. Obviously, Asia, Stewie doing a great job in the post, carrying us. And then I thought Jackie Young did a great job for us last game, stepping up with her defense. I would like to see, hopefully, Kalia Copper gets a little bit more time out there to play because her defense and her ability to score is also excellent.
Super strong.
But overall, we got to continue to shoot the ball well from 3. That was a much better game last game. That's going to be important, being able to shoot that 3 ball. But listen, we're dominating. Gold is the goal.
Gold is the goal. The goal is gold.
The goal is gold, yes.
The goal is gold. Okay, I do have a question, though. What are your thoughts on this differentiation between 5v5 and 3v3? Do you think that it seems like, and I don't know much, but it seems like Team USA has a pool of players and they build their 5v5 team off of that, and then they also build their 3v3 team off of the group of players that are vying for 5v5 spots or 5x5, whatever they call it.
I think they have a 3-on-3 pool also.
They do.
Yes.
So I'm curious, like, do you think that they should have 2 specific pipelines for the two different styles?
Yes, because you have to, 3-on-3 is different from 5-on-5.
Okay.
Clearly the rules are different and it's a faster sport. I think it's going to be important. Like, here's the thing, just a thought. But I thought Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Agumba Wale would have been amazing in 3-on-3.
Dude.
Caitlin's ability to pass, she could play defense. She's tall at 6 foot. You have Agumba Wale, who is a bucket, one-on-one, excellent defender also.
Yeah.
Angel Reese's ability to
dribbling.
rebound, block shots. Just saying, like, so there is some hope for 3-on-3.
Okay.
We're going to continue to get better, and I think also having players ready earlier would also help.
Okay.
But it's tough because you have the WNBA season, and then you're going to stop. That part of it is a little bit more difficult.
Yes.
But I just see that by the time we get to the next Olympics in LA, we will have the strongest 3-on-3 team in the world.
All right, you heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We got to talk about gymnastics. Wow. Okay.
Oh, gosh. I love it. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the individual floor exercise results. So
I was tired.
exactly. So you think about it, I'm like, dang, these they have to do these routines so many times. And it was kind of funny at the end, Simone, her like last floor exercise, when she was doing it, I was like, this girl is probably like, I have done this so many times. Why do I have to keep doing it?
Yeah,
you know?
like just take my last one and apply it.
Exactly. So it's pretty
Even I was tired. So you could see when they started to fall.
I know. Yeah.
Oh my God, when they were falling on beam, I'm like, can somebody call a timeout and re-chalk?
Yes. Right?
beam,
they were talking,
right?
the commentators were talking about something's up because this is an abnormal amount of people falling.
Yeah.
Which seems like,
I
again,
feel like somebody put a little bit of olive oil on and was like, little Vaseline olive oil was in one spot and everybody was like, whoop.
we're gonna need to go back and look at the tapes, make
gotta
sure
look
that
at-
wasn't
that
what
one
was
spot,
happening.
though, did
Exactly.
you see?
I know, yes. Every
Simone
time.
didn't fall in that spot though. She had flipped back over here and just kind of lost her balance. But almost every other woman
Was falling.
was like, whoop.
Something-
Olive oil, Vaseline, somebody
something
was
was up.
oiled up a little bit too much.
Check the tapes.
Check the tape.
Okay, but the floor final. So Romanian gymnast ends up in third.
Right.
Jordan is the last to go.
Uh-huh.
She comes off. They score her. She's in fourth. Doesn't medal. But Romanian gymnast.
She was happy.
She's
crying.
She's crying. She's won the bronze, and then all of a sudden, score change. You know, I can't imagine the emotion of. I felt so bad for this Romanian gymnast, but at the same time, obviously elated for Jordan to medal in this event. And on top of that, I'm like, wow, USA on top of their stuff.
But how did they get it wrong? It seemed like everything would be calculated by computer.
You would, yeah, I don't know. What do they do? T83 calculator? What are they using over there? I don't know.
But we're happy. Congratulations to Jordan.
Yeah, what, I mean.
And the podium. Was that cute? Did you see the photo of them?
I know. And
So
what's so cool is, you know, I think that we all knew our USA gymnasts, but now everybody knows Rebecca Andrade, and that's so special for her. So special for Brazil. So it was really, I felt like it was really, this gymnastics event from the beginning, like you said, it was so many rounds and so fun to watch, and, you know, kind of a roller coaster.
It was so beautiful, and I think it's the first time that you've had 3 black gymnasts also medal, for them to like bow to Rebecca. I thought that was really classy and cool, because I'm sure that these women know each other from competitions, right, over the years. And for us to just get to see Rebecca for the first time for me, I had never seen her before. Here she is. And the relationship that they showed, I thought it was an awesome display of sportsmanship in general across, like even in diving, you saw like other countries were kind of hugging and patting and hugging the other players when they won. I thought that's so cool, because sometimes, you know, I don't know, we're all people, we're human beings, and it's like, it's just beautiful to see the camaraderie, I thought.
Yeah, 100%.
Just from different countries, different people.
I feel like it's the Olympic spirit, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's there competing, trying their very best, but at the end of the day, it's this unification of the world watching everyone compete, and to compete against each other and to do it in a way that's just like, I don't know, it's just special.
I get so emotional about the Olympics.
I
I just
know.
love that people like love each other. Like
I
we have
know.
so much going on in the world, so it's so nice to see like the camaraderie. I don't
Yeah.
know. Is it just me, or am I just like?
No,
Do you
I feel like the
emotions?
waterworks are pretty high during the
Yeah.
Olympics because it's
Okay.
just, it's
all the
just
feels, right? It's like,
so special, and
Yeah.
we are blessed as fans to be able to watch.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Let's
Okay,
go.
another shout out, gold medalist Caroline Marks.
yes.
She won gold in surfing, which surfing is 10,000 miles away, happening in Tahiti. So I like feel for these surfers because one, they're getting to
Tahiti.
surf this incredible break,
Nice.
but I hope that they're able to experience this Olympic feeling, and I think that they did, but I wonder if it feels very much so like another surfing competition.
But I wonder, do they fly them from Tahiti to
go
Paris?
I hope so that they can go. They should once.
Yes.
Hopefully, the surfing is wrapped up. Get those guys on a plane.
Yes.
Send them up there. Let them enjoy. Hopefully, they get to walk in the closing ceremonies.
Yes.
But it is pretty cool because surfing's only been in twice, and we won in Tokyo with Chris Moore, and then Caroline Marks, another American, won this year. So
Shout out to Caroline.
American sweep right there.
Let's go.
So far. Okay. Oh, and apparently there was a whale that jumped out of the water mid-competition. MVP.
Bro.
It is so cool whenever that happens.
Is
but like,
it?
yeah.
While you're surfing?
Well, yeah. Then you're like, what else is down there?
Yeah.
Tell you lots.
That would not be cool if I was in the water. I'm gonna tell you right now. Whale!
There's a whale. Lisa's out.
Come get me.
She's out. Somebody get her on the
I'm
jet ski.
done.
All right. What else? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Did you watch
Kristen
this?
Faulkner, yes.
This
You
was.
talking about cycling?
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
This
her
might be one of
story?
my favorite stories from this Olympics so far. Well, not so far. Well, yeah, so far.
Almost.
Truly, like
It's up there.
this is crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Kristen Faulkner, cyclist from Harvard.
Yep.
She rode at Harvard. Didn't
Shout out
even
to
ride.
Harvard. Harvard's
yeah,
got some
I know,
athletes
right?
in the
Yeah,
Olympics.
Gabby Thomas was working in venture capital when she picked up cycling as a hobby in 2017.
Yes. How many years ago? 7?
Yes, good math. Fast math. She quit her job in 2021 to go all in on cycling. She wasn't even supposed to be in this event, but then
Right.
somebody else dropped out.
Got
A teammate
sick or
dropped out.
something,
Yes.
yeah.
So she's in. She wins this cycling race.
But did you see how she won?
58 seconds. Yes. Okay, I have a question. And I don't know if you're going to be able to answer this, but she went on this break, probably I think it was like 3 kilometers from the finish line. Breaks away from this pack of there was 4 cyclists, she was one of them. Breaks away, leaves these 3 behind.
But when she breaks away, she like goes up the side, right?
Yeah, she just
She
went
just like
for it.
snuck them. Yeah.
Yeah, but then none of them chased her down, which I was like, were they gassed? Were they trying to be strategic and thought like, oh, we can't go yet. We're gonna wait in this pack and then go at the end. But she dropped them, left them in her dust, and beat them by 58 seconds.
I don't know, but when I saw it, I was curious that they think she was like the camera person. Like she went past, and then they were like,
They're like,
oh, okay,
wait,
go,
yeah, they
go
were
ahead, girl, go on, girl. I don't know. They did not like. No one made
nobody.
You know,
I
you
think
start
that-
standing
and
up,
it was,
thinking.
It was
no.
interesting. Well, she broke away, and in watching this, you see the 3 of them kind of looking around, checking their shoulder.
Like, what is she doing?
And I don't know if they were
She's
were
winning.
like chit-chatting, like, should we go after her? Should we not? Like, what was going on in that little group of 3?
Maybe they just didn't have it. Maybe she planned it
That's
so
my
well.
question. I want to know.
I
Like,
think that they didn't have it. They saw her.
and they were like, we can't match
And we
that.
can't match. It almost like she started the race from there. Like she just turned into a sprinter on a bike, right?
Yes.
Like it was amazing.
In absolutely, Kristen Faulkner,
Kristen Faulkner.
Wow. That was one of the
was
coolest
great.
finishes
And
of
then her
this
parents
Olympics.
were there.
I know.
But her story, that was a really cool story.
Incredible.
Seriously. That was
She's
it.
the first American woman to do so since 1984.
Yeah.
What a story. Wow. Dude, that's
58 seconds. It was the fastest
Never give up,
58
baby.
seconds of her life. Never give up.
crazy.
It's the American way.
All right, we got another
what
girl
else
from
we got?
Harvard,
Yes, we do.
Gabby Thomas.
Now, Gabby Thomas.
Talk about dropping people. This Gabby Thomas is she is poetry in motion to watch on the track.
You know what I liked about her story?
Hit me.
The fact that she works so hard and she looks so happy. Like she's like, when she's on the track, it's almost like when I go to the spa, you know? She's
Lisa,
right.
Lisa, my notes, I watched her, I think it was the semifinal. Yeah. I wrote my little notes to talk about, I was like, this girl runs 200 meters, smokes everybody, gets off, and is just smiling.
Smiling.
I wrote, looks like she just got out of the spa.
Yeah, like she's so happy. And it was like, it's like I worked so hard, and that when I come on the track, like that's my time. You know, that's my time to like.
We're in Zen mode.
I loved it. She's so beautiful. Beauty, bronze, brains.
Yeah.
Come on.
Full package.
Wait, what is she? What is the word?
Neurobiology.
Neurobiology?
Neuroscience, neurobiology?
Neurobiologist?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know.
She's smarter than all of us.
Neuro means she's smart. And yes,
oh my gosh.
This girl makes it look so effortless. She does that turn, comes around the turn, keeps everybody, you know, she's like, typically, there's people with her, and then she's like, bye.
Bye.
These last 100 meters, my meters.
Mine.
My last 100.
She looked amazing. Her race, her whatever her ideas that are in her head about how she hits the turn.
Incredible.
She did.
And you know what's cool? You see these you see these pictures of them on the turn, right? You might like, and they are almost like diagonal. Their bodies are, they are turned. They are at an angle going around that track.
Yes.
It is just, it's incredible to watch. I'm like, they make it look so easy. She makes it look effortless, truly.
And the way she pumps her arm, I don't know, the back kick, the beauty.
It's,
It was all of that. Oh, Gabby Thomas.
Gabby Thomas, shout out. That was so fun to watch.
Okay, did we talk about Sha'Carri?
We gotta talk about Sha'Carri. She didn't win gold, but she won silver. She did it beautifully.
Yes.
And I also, what I love, obviously I thought she had that in the bag. And shout out to Alfred. First medal for her country ever. Incredible.
Yeah.
So that's really special, very cool.
But I had a few things.
What?
One, Sha'Carri in her heat, she comes out of the block a little bit slower.
She does. She has an interesting
usually
start.
runs people down, right?
100%. Yes, always.
But I was a little nervous for this heat. I mean, for this finals,
okay.
Because I was like, if she slow out the block, and that girl, any of the women, they're so fast out of the block.
It's like, can she run them down?
Can you run? That's a lot. That's going to be tough to try to run down, right? That's where I was nervous about. Then the third thing was that she kept fiddling with her hair, and that was making me.
That was stressing
like,
you out?
Yes, I was like.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I feel like make your bun before it's time to run.
She did it right before.
Remember,
she was on the track.
Kind of like twirling, and then I was like, okay, is that her nervous energy? Because she didn't do her normal. Normally, she's kind of like, she does that high jump, like really high jump. I don't know. I felt like
you felt like the vibes are off a little bit.
Oh.
Okay, but here's the thing. She
won silver, so she was super fast.
Yeah, I mean, even if the vibes are off and she's winning silver, it's kind of like you're incredible.
Yeah, she's
absolutely incredible. Shout out, Sha'Carri. But I will say, what could have contributed to the vibes being off is. Apparently, she couldn't get into the warm-up area.
Yeah, what was up with that?
I don't know, but I'm kind of like, it says because they went to the wrong gate, and I'm like, shouldn't somebody be pointing you in the right direction? Like, why did that happen?
But
so we had that.
Did you see, but Shelly-Ann Fraser.
Yeah, she had to drop out.
Price, who was from Jamaica, her biggest competitor, also had the same problem. But they said they changed the rules, like the gate that they were coming through. So here's a few things. One, I believe Sha'Carri and Shelly-Ann were not with their teams. They did something separate. So I'm telling you, when you kind of big time, I don't know. I don't know this for sure.
Okay.
But go with your team. Yeah. Go on the team bus, get in the gate. Because that is something, right?
Yeah.
So you're separate, and now they changed the rules that they can't come through the gate or something, or they were supposed to walk all the way around.
Yeah, and
that messes you up.
And we know Olympics, World Cups, like these international tournaments, they're strict. Like you gotta have your I's dotted and your T's crossed and your credentials
have your credential
and on the list and all this stuff. And they don't care. They're like, they might know that she's Sha'Carri Richardson, but they're like, you're at the wrong gate. Sorry.
Sorry.
Which is kind of silly, but it's also, I guess it's necessary, whatever. But we both have been there, and we know it's like, it's strict, especially Olympics.
Have your stuff on. Get on the bus that has her credentials to get through the gate.
Yeah.
Don't take a separate car.
We don't know what happened, but we do know. Yeah, when you're Olympics, you just gotta make sure you're doing everything right. So that might have contributed to it.
Relays, though.
Yes, but also the rain, Lisa.
Yes, the rain.
That was what had me the most stressed. I was like, surely they are not going to make these women run this race with the track wet.
Yeah, because you can't be at your fastest. That would be in my head. I mean, have you ever even like tried to do a little jog in the rain? Like you're watching every single step. I can't imagine trying to run the fastest I can run with a possibly slippery ground.
Yes, and the thing is, I'm like this. I don't know track and field super well, and I assume there are some tournaments that must be run with the track wet, but I don't think that it happens a lot. Yeah. And any little variable, it's this 1%, this margin of 1% that can contribute to a gold or a silver. So part of me was looking at the lanes before they got in their blocks and started the race, and I was like, which lane looks driest?
Yeah.
And is Sha'Carri in the best lane? I was like, her lane does have some puddles on. I mean, all of them did, but that had me the most stressed. And I'm like, man, I would have loved to see this run, dry track, great weather.
Yeah.
No warm up, mix up, whatever. But the reality is, Sha'Carri won silver. Shout out to her. Yeah. I mean, she's an inspiration regardless of medal, color, whatever.
Yeah.
And also the way that she still looked so proud standing up on that podium and so happy, and the way that she carries herself.
Hard work.
Yeah, like I think that she is an inspiration regardless of like what place she went in, and people. She has that impact on people, and it's the way that she carries herself and the way that she runs and the way that she speaks, and it's just, again, I think like full package, which is cool.
Here's the deal, though.
Let's
she
hear it.
has more opportunity.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Listen, LA 2028.
No, they have to do the relay.
Right. Okay.
In Jamaica,
we'll
be together. So hopefully,
the
and
relay.
You know,
Relay's
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price is supposed to be retiring. So this is her last Olympics.
Yeah.
This is a huge race. This is the biggest competition. Jamaica, USA. There's other countries, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, but we're both looking at.
Come on.
The two of them.
Those two. So
I know, that's fun. When is that happening?
It's coming up.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Oh my gosh, okay, we're gonna talk about that later this week. I can't wait. Okay, things that are coming up. Like Lisa just said, the relay, 4x100. That is gonna be edge of our seats there.
Yeah, for sure. Just track and field in general.
And we have Sydney in the 400 meter hurdles.
Yes,
coming
against Bull from the Netherlands. It's just going to be the two of them. It's going to be like the two of them. It's going to look like Ledecky when she was swimming and then nobody else. The two of them.
And everybody else.
Man.
Battling it out.
My
money's on Sydney, though. She's got this.
Come on,
She's
Sydney.
got this. So 400 meter hurdles final Thursday.
What else?
4x100 relay starts Thursday. Heptathlon starts Thursday.
Now, you know who we keep forgetting to talk about in the heptathlon?
Who?
Anna
Hall.
Anna Hall.
That's her name?
Anna Hall. That's
Shout
who
out
we got
Anna
to
Hall.
look out for.
In the heptathlon.
In the heptathlon.
Okay.
She fell some years before and she made it back.
She's
qualified.
back, baby.
She's ready for gold.
She is.
Heptathlon is no joke. Everything all put together. This is really the best athlete of the whole Olympics. This is the person who wins the heptathlon.
Wow. Okay. This is exciting.
Meaning 7.
And we've got a ringer in that.
Yes.
Okay. And that starts Thursday.
That starts
Wow,
Thursday.
that's going to basically like close out Olympics.
You got to keep an eye on her.
That's so fun. Okay, water polo semi-final versus Australia on Thursday. Ooh, speaking of a USA-Australia situation, swimming's done.
Swimming's done.
At the beginning of this show, I talked about the Australia-US swimming rivalry.
Did we win?
We won.
Let's go.
8 golds.
There you go.
And 28 total medals. Whereas Australia had 7 golds.
Did they? Wow, that was close.
And yes, it was, but nowhere near the number of total medals.
They got 7, they got 9.
So it's been decided. We won.
We won.
We beat Australia in swimming.
Let's go.
We beat Australia in soccer. We beat Australia in rugby. So I think we're going to beat
Australia.
We got to beat
Australia in basketball.
Oh, yeah, and basketball.
We need
and
to
water
beat
polo.
them in water polo.
Okay, and then volleyball semifinal versus Brazil on Thursday.
Oh, Brazil is tough.
We got matchups. Dude, it's like Yeah, it's
Brazil's
USA
tough.
versus Brazil,
Yes.
USA versus Australia.
Those are 2 toughest competitors, really.
All right,
Yeah.
that's it. Gold standard. I mean, it's like we just keep winning.
We just keep winning.
We're blessed.
We never get tired of winning. Winning never gets old.
Winning. The goal is gold. You heard it here first at the gold standard.
Yes.